blue is often identified with police officers. It's an association that originates to the 19th century with the color of their uniforms. But here in New York, there's a new push for the NYPD to go green. Here's Kris Van Cleave.
Across New York City, the NYPD is going electric, adding nearly 200 Ford Mach E's to patrol the streets, the nation's largest deployment of EVs as police cruisers. Do you feel like this is just as capable of a police car as a gas-powered car?
I do, yeah. I think it drives just as good, if not better in some ways, than the gas-powered cars.
You're convinced that this has a future in policing?
I am, yes.
The NYPD has been going green for years. Starting in 2009, the department tried out modified civilian hybrids, then lobbied Ford to make a true hybrid police car. Those units are about 40% more fuel efficient, saving 700 gallons of gas per year per vehicle. Now this pilot project takes civilian EVs and retrofits them for police work.
As we make this big move to electrification, law enforcement is going to be front and center.
New York City's chief fleet officer, Keith Kerman, is overseeing the addition of 1,000 new EVs a year.
You don't drive a police car the way you drive most normal fleet vehicles.
Absolutely. New York City's trying to and going to electrify in probably the toughest place to do it. Emergency services, law enforcement, sanitation, snow removal. And it's going to have challenges.
The NYPD test program is aimed at identifying some of those challenges and places where improvements can be made.
Our goal now is to gain as much data as we can to hopefully one day introduce these as 100% electric vehicles down the road.
Ford, the largest maker of police cars, expects that transition to be gradual.
It will be a slower progression to electric than it is for, a retail customer to adjust to, just because a vehicle is used for a police officer in a much different way.
The Mach E has more horsepower, more torque, more advanced safety features, a faster 0 to 60 time, and faster braking than any other vehicle in the NYPD fleet. Something we experienced firsthand on the department's test track. Perhaps a preview of policing's electric future. Kris Van Cleave, CBS News, New York.